Air on. Power on.
It's time to take your place on the starting grid and get ready for Racer Radio. Your host, Dave Stahl, about to take you for a white-knuckled lap around the motorsports industry, covering everything from top-notch national drivers and crew chiefs right down to your local kid racers and racetracks. Watch for the apex, because here comes Racer Radio with Dave Stahl.
All right, folks, welcome. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The answer.
Well, we have a very special guest online, Brittany.
That's what I hear.
And we got Trisha from Barona Speedway. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Dave and Brittany. How are you guys
Hi.
doing today?
We're doing great, and we are so happy you called in. We haven't talked to you in a long, long time. But it's probably because, you're so busy.
Yeah, she's got her hands full.
Because the track is doing so well. I heard last night was off the charts.
You know, I can't complain, honestly, about anything. We had a really great night across the board, from our fans, racers, our volunteers that, run our show. We finished our last checker at 9:48 last night, and we ran 11 main events.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That
I
is
received a text at 10 p.m. about the dwarf car main, and I was like, wait, it's already done? Because they ran last. That's pretty impressive. Organized.
Yeah, it was a great night of racing, so we hope to keep it up and finish the season off strong.
Well, I tell you what, Trisha, I do, as you know, more hours on radio than anybody. But in my first hour, which is San Diego Off-Road Coalition, we try to keep the deserts open, I told my co-host, Ed Stoven, you got to go to Barona. So he says, okay, I'm going to come to Barona. So he goes to Barona, and he just did a complete report on it in the first hour. And this is from the greenest guy on the planet. He goes, there's these cars out there, and they got like wedges. And when they go around the turn, they come all weird. Their wheels come up and everything.
Talking about the modifieds?
Yeah, I know. And he was trying he was describing those front wheel cars, those little cars look like little Hondas and Civics. What are those?
The Sport Compact.
The Sport Compact. And I told him about their front wheel drive, and he stayed there the whole night. And Trish, I got to send this show to you, and you have to listen to it. It'll just make you laugh. It was from the earth. You've now got a new fan. He's going to go back again. And he just had a phenomenal time. And he said the place was packed, and he said the racing, he says it was awesome. So I just want to make sure I told you I was going to send you that.
11 divisions and done by 10.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. That's good stuff. That's a lot of entertainment.
Or 10. Yeah, it was great. We had a couple fill-ins last night. Dirt Dude was away at his daughter's graduation, so we had Mike Ledge. He used to be a part of the fire crew. He stepped up and announced for us last night. He did a great job, so that was awesome for him and us as well. So we missed Dirt Dude, but he'll be back here on the 26th. So...
Yeah, did you see that wedding dress he's looking to buy for his daughter on Facebook? Did you see that thing?
I didn't see it on Facebook, but I talked to him today. I said, what an awesome relationship for a father to go with his daughter and, pick a wedding dress. That's pretty special if you ask me.
Well, it's kind of unheard of. I mean, that's the first time I've heard anybody doing that since I was younger, which we kind of did a lot. I agree. Brittany, what do you got?
I was just curious if we had race results.
I do. Oh. I have everything here ready for you guys.
Awesome. I'd love to hear. I only heard a couple of the divisions.
All this chatting. All right, go for it, girl. Go for it.
So we had our feature main was the Pure Stock 40 laps.
Oh, my God.
We have Jason Aldridge took third. Russ Daly took second. And Rick Chavez took the win.
Nice.
So that was a good night for that class. Then we had our special night with the 360 and 410 sprint cars. We always appreciate them coming and putting on a show. It was a great race. They only had 2 yellows. We had Shane Sexton with the third place. Eric Evans was second. And AJ Bender took.
All right, AJ.
Yay.
Yeah. Then we head on over to the Lightning Sprints. We had Brandon Shermane come in at third. David Bazzaio coming in at second. And then the one and only Grant Sexton took the win. So that was good for him again.
Yeah.
Then we head into the modifieds. We had Michael Singh take third. Bill Miller came over from Arizona. He took second. And then, again, the one and only PJ Dyke took the win.
All right.
Sport mods, we had Stephen Litchett took third. Ryan Amadon took second. And then, again, Brian Brown.
Again.
Man, that guy's on a roll.
I know. It's like his 8th win out of 9 races, or maybe even higher than that.
Yeah.
You got to make him the announcer next time. The track would love it, I bet, or his competitors would.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Then we have Sport Compacts. We had Ken McWilliams in third. Enzo Deckers came over from Arizona in second. And then again, the Mr. David Hunt won that class.
He got first.
All right.
He's on a roll.
Yeah,
too.
he is.
Then we had the Street Stocks. Third place, Dale Irwin. Joey Teague took second. And then Kyle Bethel got the win.
Nice.
Then our dwarf cars, we have third place, Robert Peters. Second, John Isabella. And Mike Tobiasen for the win.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You didn't?
Right on. I didn't.
Your division,
I know.
and you didn't even.
I didn't have time to Facebook stalk.
Geez, that just sounds like a great night.
A lot of heavy hitters there.
And again, going back to my buddy Ed, just as you were breaking them out, I was listening to how he described each division.
Yeah.
That's even funnier. I'll send it to you too, Britt. So,
well, we can't forget the kids.
No, let's hear it.
oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
So we had our Sportsman Mini Dwarfs. Third place was Caden Johnson. Second, Cody Isabella. And then for the win, Cam Baldwin.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. Then for our Masters Mini Dwarf, we had Tyler Warner for third. Kelly Weitzel in second. And then Jacob Mumlo took first. I hope I pronounced his name right.
Yeah.
Then the junior sprints, this is the last one for us. Third place, Taylor Baldwin. Landon Dalton took second, and then Noah Dalton took first. So the brothers got first and second there. So those were our winners.
Wow. Sounds like you had a great night. So, folks, if you want to keep up on this, it's baronaspeedway.com. All the information's there, ticket prices, what the event, the schedule, a lot. And I think you've got videos on there at time or two.
Yeah, we've been working really trying to keep up on that and just keep the, sharing the drivers behind the scenes that a lot of people don't get to always see and stuff. So we're going to keep up on that, keeping up on this, sharing all this cool drone footage we've been able to work with. It's been pretty spectacular, if you ask me.
And people are still allowed to go back in the pits once the final checkered drops. Is that true?
That's correct. Yep.
Cool.
Thank
Saw quite a bit of people doing that last night. So,
Yeah.
when we get done early, it kind of gives people the opportunity
Sure.
to do
Absolutely.
that.
That's what I was
The
thinking.
kids are still awake and
Right.
they're not too hot or cold. So,
Yeah, and
it was a great night.
that's fair. What's coming up?
So here we race again on the 26th of June. We're going to have our feature class will be IMCA Modifieds with a 40-lap main event. And we got sport mods on the schedule, sport compacts, street stocks, pure stocks, dwarf cars, and then our mini dwarf classes and junior sprint.
All right. Sounds like a ton of fun. That is awesome. So when's the tri-tip coming back?
I think very soon. I honestly walked over there on last night and thought I was going to find it and wasn't quite there. So I say I'm going to guess, if I had to say guess, and I will get the answer on this for you guys too, but I'm going to guess 2 races max.
Okay. Because I've looked for it almost, I can't remember when. I've yet to find it. So you guys even made me a sign one time. And because
My crew did that
and
for
because
you.
I was running late, you pulled the sign.
We were
before
tired
I
of
got
waiting
here.
for you, Dave.
I can't.
I remember that. If I remember correctly, you got there and it was dark, Dave.
Well, it was sort of dark. Well, it was too. I need signage. I need
You got
spotlight.
your motorcycle now, though, Dave.
And I got my little monkey. Trish, wait till you see this thing. I bought a 2021 Honda Monkey.
Does it have a light?
Oh yeah, it says street
Front
legal.
light? Oh, okay.
And I had it all painted
right.
racer radio. And because I knew you'd yell at me, I had a 3/4 legal DOT helmet, also painted the same way as my little
He'll be
bike.
wearing his helmet.
Safety.
So the big question here, Dave, is when are you going to grace us with your presence in this hot rod?
Yeah, I know. I will be there on the 26th. I'll be hooting and hollering because Brittany's going to drive
I'm
as
hoping
well.
to race.
Hoping to race. So
plan.
you're going to have the whole Racer Radio crowd there with you, and we're going to have a great time.
Well, looking forward to it, and as I'm sure you are as well, Brittany. It's been a while.
Yeah. And we're about
Yeah.
ready. We're about ready to do another KUSI segment. Just got to let me know what division, and we'll get it together, and let people know how. Especially now that we're close, if not almost, 100% open. So look forward to talking to you.
Okay.
Thanks for calling
You guys
in.
too, Yeah, of course. It was my pleasure. I just want to thank you guys for all your support and everything you guys do to, support us in the racing community. And once again, thank everybody from last night. It was really a awesome night. It's something to be thankful for.
I think thankful for everyone prepping, too. I heard a lot of work went into the track last week. So I personally thank you. We had a good track. For practice, and they were just working their tails off, and I think they just volunteer.
Right,
It's
and
amazing.
you couldn't get a better crew, whether they're prepping the track, parking the cars, selling the tickets, or eventually making tri-tip.
We have a really special crew, I have to say.
Yeah.
We all work together really well. So, and that's what it takes. It takes a village.
It does.
Boy, doesn't it, though? All right, kiddo, we got to go. Good chatting with you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again.
You too.
All right, folks, this is FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.